Tarot was once reserved for the dark, the occult, the strange, the bizarre, and dark magic. Until one day, not too long ago, by social media platforms such as YouTube, tarot was thrust into the light. Welcome to my series on learning tarot. My name is Michelle Fondin. I'm the author of 9 books, including Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, do you believe it? 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, life path and purpose, general readings. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Today we are going to talk about the Cups suit in tarot. In case you missed it, I also did a video on the sword suit already. I'll put the link right here. So the Cups suit, what does the Cups suit represent in tarot? There are 4 minor arcana suits. 4. The Cups, the Swords, the Pentacles, and the Wands suit. I just said them completely out of order, but that's okay. And those are called PIP cards in each of the 4 minor arcana suits. There are 14 PIP cards in each suit in a tarot deck. Now, if you missed my video on major and minor arcana, I'll put the link right here for you. You can view that. You can also click on the playlist. So, what are the Cups suit? The Cups represents emotion, connection, love, romance, my specialty, relationships. It can also indicate intuitive and psychic abilities, the occult, the underworld, right? In astrology, it's the water sign because the water element is represented by the Cups suit. So it's a watery, because water is cohesiveness, water is connection. So any of the water signs, so Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces are represented by the Cups suit in tarot. So let's look at the different cards. I have 2 decks here. I have my new favorite tarot deck called the Light Seers Tarot deck. I will actually put some affiliate links for tarot decks below so you can choose and select and support this channel by using the affiliate links for the tarot decks. If you'd like to purchase some on your own, do this on your own, give readings to yourself. So I'm going to interchange. Of course, you've seen traditional Rider-Waite's cards. I know you've seen them on YouTube. If you've been watching tarot readings, this would be the traditional Rider-Waite design of the Cups suit. We've got the 5 of Cups here. We've got the Page of Cups with that fish in the cup. Of course, we have the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups here. So let's go through the Cups suit and really understand what it represents. So generally speaking, it is about love, romance, relationships, connections, and then, of course, emotion and feelings. Now, in life, in case you didn't know, in life we have experiences of positive feelings and negative feelings, right? Things go well, we feel elated, happy, joyous, blissful even. And then something happens and we feel anxious, depressed, down, drowning in our sorrows, right? So the tarot is going to represent the full spectrum of this, the full spectrum of feelings. So we've got the Ace of Cups, and this is so beautiful. I love this imagery of the Ace of Cups here. Aces are all about new beginnings, fresh starts. Oftentimes, if you get the Ace of Cups in a reading, it's going to represent the beginning of something, the beginning of a relationship, the beginning of like emotions and dating, and like this igniting spark of positive feelings and positive emotions. It's usually something really good. It can also indicate like the beginning of your spiritual journey where you're starting to have a lot of intuitive thoughts, intuitive messages, psychic messages. So really that can be Ace of Cups as well. Then we have the Two of Cups. Now here it's showing like the caduceus symbol, which is really interesting about like healing and coming together. And then here we have the hands intertwined with the Two Cups. And this is all about, it's usually about merging of romance, right? It's usually about a couple coming together in a romantic setting and growing their relationship. It's something that is melding, meshing, molding together to be cohesive and to grow together. And it's this growing sense of emotions that's moving together as well. Then we have the Three of Cups, which is all about community. It's about community. It's about sharing. This is the Three of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's about sharing. It's a lot about celebrations too. So the Three of Cups can represent any social gatherings in community with other people where you're celebrating weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, baptisms, things like that, like family gatherings, friend gatherings. It's about social events. It's about emotional connections to other people. It's usually a very joyous card about joyous occasions. So we've got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, which are all relatively positive cards as you embark upon the cups suit and the tarot. They're really about like happiness, love, connection, celebrations, community. And then we enter into the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about disappointment. It's about missing something. It's about, even in this Rider-Waite deck, it can be about shunning something, like something's being given to you, something's being handed to you, and you're like, no, that's not what I want. I don't want that one. I want the other one. It can be about missing the mark, missing the opportunity, missing the silver lining in the clouds, missing out on something that is being given to you. It's about maybe seeing the glass as half empty versus the glass as half full. So you're just not seeing the grander picture. And then we have the disappointment of the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is usually representing, and this is, do you see this? It's almost like he's got this dark cloak on with all the cups like scattered around in the background. And the thing is, there are two cups behind him. There are three cups that are shattered before him, or they're just like tipped over before him. And this is also about not seeing the complete picture. It's about regret, disappointment, sadness, emotional turmoil. But honestly, it's also another card about not seeing what's there. It's about not seeing opportunity. It's like you're looking towards your past regrets, but you're not seeing the opportunity of things happening in front of you. And then we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, again, it's about childhood memories. It's usually about romanticizing about the past. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Generally speaking, the Six of Cups is actually a really good card. In a challenging reading, if it's surrounded by challenging cards, the Six of Cups can indicate, hey, stop romanticizing the past. So for example, in a love reading, if you get the Six of Cups and it's surrounded by some challenging cards, such as like the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, like just as an example, this could mean stop thinking that that relationship that you had in your past was better than it really was. It's like you remember only the good, but you forget everything bad that happened. And so it's more of a reality check when it's surrounded by negative cards or like more challenging cards. The Seven of Cups, I call this one building castles in the sky. The Seven of Cups, building castles in the sky. Literally here, there are cups floating on clouds. And here you have a sense of kind of cloudiness here. Seven of Cups, again, is a more challenging card. It can be about like confusion, procrastinating, like confusion about what should I choose? What emotion should I choose? How do I feel? I don't even know how I feel. I feel very confused at the time. It can also indicate addictions. So if you do get this card in a reading about someone, about a relationship, it can indicate like someone who is drowning in their own addictions. It's a lot of second chakra energy. So if you're unfamiliar with the chakras, you can view, I have a chakra playlist, so you can actually view that. But it is about like confusion. It's second chakra energy, which it can be about like living in the clouds, can be about like the pleasure principle. Like I just want to live in pleasure and forget about my pain. But the pain is always going to come back to you unless if you confront it first. Now, the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something that is no longer serving you. Now, the thing about the Eight of Cups, and there aren't actually 8 cups here, which is really weird. The artist took the liberties. In the Rider-Waite, we have actually 8 cups. And then we have this person walking away. So the Eight of Cups is literally about walking away from something that you volunteer to walk away from. This is usually about spiritual development too. This is about your own personal spiritual development in like everything that's happening in your internal world, emotionally and spiritually. And it's almost like you've come to the point where enough is enough. You're drawing the line in the sand. You're leaving a situation that is no longer serving you. And you're just ready to move on for a more fulfilling journey. That's what it is. And then we get more positive with the cup suit. We get into the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about wishes coming true. I love the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like everything that you dreams about, everything you've been imagining, everything that you've poured your emotions into, whether it be your desires, your goals, your manifestations. It means it's coming true. Your wishes are coming true, which leads us to the 10 of Cups, which I really like. This is one of my favorite cards in the whole tarot deck. 10 of Cups. This is usually indicating like emotional fulfillment, trustworthy relationships, a big happy family, having it all emotionally, having a very solid relationship with a partner, having kids, grandkids, whatever it looks like to you. Next, we have the Page of Cups, which is usually a messenger. Usually it's a woman in the card. It's not always a man in the card. In this deck, there is a man. Oh, I guess in the Rider-Waite, it's a guy too. It's a dude. I would look at the Page of Cups as being someone who is young in love. Young meaning like they could be a youthful person and they could be a young person, but it's someone who doesn't have so much experience of love, who is more like innocent and pure and like open and ready to receive love. This can also indicate the beginnings of like intuitive abilities or psychic abilities as well. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is the hopeless romantic. Do you see he's got like roses and there's a white horse or unicorn in the background? He's got a picnic on the ground, I think. I've never actually seen this card. And a love letter. Knight of Cups can be about receiving love letters, receiving flowers, having your knight in shining armor come to you. Now, the thing about the Knight of Cups, when you get it in a reading or a love reading, is Knight of Cups isn't the most mature romantic partner. Like he's super romantic, whether it's a he or she, but he's super romantic. He's going to write you the poems, the love letters, play the right songs, take you out to dinner, wine you and dine you. But he might not be the committed partner you're looking for. He might be. He might be the committed partner, but he might not be the committed partner. The Knight of Cups tends to be in love with love, if you get my drift. The Queen of Cups is a beautiful energy. The Queen of Cups is a nurturer, a caretaker, someone who's ready, willing, and able to take care of anybody and everything. Now, the thing about the Queen of Cups is that she is like mature, she's great, she's nurturing, she's loving, she's kind. She can sometimes overgive and be afraid to give back to herself. Next, we have the King of Cups, which is the final card in the minor arcana suit of the Cups suit. And we have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, va-va-voom. He is the trustworthy romantic partner that you want. You want this guy. If you see the King of Cups in a love reading, you know your man or your woman or your person is coming. This is the person. This is the person who will put a ring on it. This is the person who is ready for a commitment, a deep feeling commitment, and is ready to marry you. Also, the King of Cups is very emotionally mature, even though they might keep their emotions close to their heart. They will tell you eventually, but they do feel very deeply and they are very emotionally mature. So I hope you enjoyed this overview of the Cups suit in Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with others who want to learn about Tarot. And thank you for supporting my channel. I've got 9 published books. You can check out one of my books. You can also click on the affiliate links below to get the Tarot decks that you choose. And I'll see you in the next video.